What's happening? It's Brilliams. I hope you all got hooked up with a super hyped Sleeper Simulant from Banshee after completing the two-part quest that dropped on Wednesday. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised that this came straight out of nowhere, like a lot of us were, and I was also surprised and kind of sad at how quickly it all ended, but, in any case, the wait is over. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the weapon itself and the quest, and really this is going to address the exotic quests in general. I know that there are some mixed feelings in the community about how we got to this point, and for good reason. I mean, there was a lot of buzz surrounding this gun. People are bringing up points like, not everyone had all 4 broken weapon frames turned in. Not everyone was able or ready to complete the quest. The quest itself did drop randomly. I mean, why pick a Wednesday and not on the weekly reset day? Parts of the quest didn't make sense in regards to lore of Destiny, like why would Rasputin allow for the Hive and the Taken to enter into the War Mine, for example, in comparison to other quests like the Touch of Malice, Black Spindle, and the Exotic Sword quest. This one wasn't nearly as bad. Honestly, I think the whole process was handled pretty well, and I'm glad to finally have the gun. I know the media started all the hype for Simulant, saying it was going to be the next Gallahorn, which I thought it was a bad idea. And naturally, people got swept into it. I mean, I got swept into it. But, is it the next G-Horn? No. Now, don't get me wrong, if you've completed the first part and got the second part, get it done. It's awesome. It's one of the best looking guns in both form and function. I think it's great. I'm glad to have it. But no, it's not the highest damaging weapon. I dare say the exotic swords do more scratch that. Actually do more damage. And is that a bad thing? Also no. The G-Horn was great. Like, too great. And unlike all the other uber exotic weapons in Year 2, it had no trade-off. Now, yeah, the Malice does do double damage on the final round, but it'll damage you to the point of death if you spam it. The Spindle can deal massive DPS, but only if you're precise and for 23 rounds max. The swords can destroy enemies, but you have to get up close to be most effective. What was the downside to the G-Horn? The occasional misadventure suicide? Waiting for your heavy sync to cool down? Not having one? No. The Simulant is a fine addition to your arsenal, and it won't overshadow your arsenal in the process. As for the quests, I've expressed my, feelings about it. I like the way how they're being handled in Year 2. They're accessible to everyone, challenging, and are linked to your progress that you've made in the game. I know some of you haven't gotten the Simulant quest done, but it'll be back another time. That's awesome. I know there are players out there who've played since Year 1 and have piled a bunch of hours into Destiny only to see G-Horn or whatever other exotic they're chasing drop for other players. Now, if there's an exotic weapon you're after, it may very well be tied to a side mission, daily event, or a rep in a particular area. So, go get it. Play the game. If it's too difficult or involves too much time, that's super okay. You can pick it up again whenever you're ready, or whenever it comes back around. At the end of the day, I'm stoked. We finally got it. The Sleeper Simulant is solid, does a hefty amount of single target damage, among the best in the game so far, and it really feels like an exotic. The memory of G-Horn will always be with us, but it's time to move on. The Sleeper is awake. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you like it, subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.